Hello everyone and welcome back to the Astana Times YouTube channel. We are today at the Development Bank of Kazakhstan office and I'm about to speak with the bank's Deputy Chairperson Botagoz Abisheva. Let's get it started. Thank you very much, Botagoz, for taking your time to speak with us about the work that the Development Bank of Kazakhstan is doing, considering the important timing, right? The 25th anniversary of the bank this year. And my first question would be to ask you, how does the bank balance its effort to attract international financing with its mission to support sustainable development of the country?
Thank you, Asiel, for being here. It is pleasure to see you, to meet with you today. And answering to your question, for us, both of objectives are fully aligned. DBK's funding strategy is built around mobilizing long-term, affordable funding to accelerate diversification of the economy. We actively engage international investors, development finance institutions, and ESG-focused funds to share the sustainability agenda of the bank. Every deal we structure is linked to projects that generate long-term social economic impact, and where it's renewable energy or industrial modernization or infrastructure that supports private sector growth.
In your opinion, we speak a lot about diversification, and what do you think are some of the sectors that would realistically define the, let's say, the next generation of Kazakhstan's economy, if we speak realistically, of course?
Personally, I can mention several sectors. First, renewable energy and green technologies, given Kazakhstan's vast potential in solar and wind power. Second, advanced manufacturing and processing industries, particularly in metallurgy, chemical and engineering. Third, logistics and transport. As Kazakhstan strengthens its role as a Eurasian transit hub. And finally, the digital and creative economy, areas where young Kazakhstan entrepreneurs are increasingly competitive regionally and globally.
Another important milestone for DBK was the first issuance of yuan-denominated bonds, and the first in Central Asia. Could you share with us what was the strategic reasoning behind this move, and how does it support the partnerships and projects as part of the Belt and Road Initiative?
RMB placement was a strategic step towards deepening our financial integration into Asian debt capital markets. That was rightly mentioned by you. It is one of remarkable transaction for DBK, and we have issued the first CNH-denominated issuance from the region, which provides DBK with access to the Asian debt capital markets and increase diversification of our investor base. China is one of Kazakhstan's largest trade and investment partner, and many of the bank's clients import Chinese equipment and cooperate with Chinese counterparties. By issuing renminbi, we created natural funding channel to our customers for such projects. We supporting them natural settlement in their currency and decreasing the FX risk for them. Also, it is alliance with the broader Belt and Road Initiative, enhancing financial connectivity between China and Kazakhstan.
How do you think this move speak about the broader partnership between Kazakhstan and China these days?
Issuance is a significant element of cooperation, issuance in renminbi. But the cooperation with Chinese counterparties expanding for over the decade. We have successfully executed a lot of loans and other instruments with the Chinese counterparties. For example, China Development Bank is one of our anchor investors for 2 decades and DBK also has great cooperation with China Exim Bank, China Construction Bank, ICBC, Bank of China, and Sinosure. That companies supported us with the credit lines, and we currently credit lines which contribute to the execution of several strategic projects in our country. This partnership helps us to finance such projects as in energy, transportation, and industrial modernization in Kazakhstan. Beyond that, we are deepening collaboration through the Interbank Consortium of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, where DBK has been a member for more than 20 years.
If we speak broader about DBK's cooperation with international financial institutions, export credit agencies, how do you think these partnerships help DBK diversify its funding sources and also attract large-scale investment projects to Kazakhstan?
Such partnerships are crucial for scaling up long-term funding, long-term financing. Recent cooperation with the European Investment Bank, with such institution as European Investment Bank, with the companies of World Bank Group, with the export credit agencies in Europe, Asia, and US, allows DBK to access affordable financing, risk mitigation tools, and technical expertise. For example, through the ECA-backed loans, DBK has financed power and transport infrastructure, as well as modernization of industrial facilities using advanced European and Asian technologies. This collaboration not only diversifying our funding base, which is big part of that cooperation, but also brings international standards of project management and sustainability.
Can you share with us also what are some of the new financial instruments that we can expect from DBK in the coming years?
Sure, we need to be in line with the changes of the environment, and we have already expanded our ESG toolkits, including green and sustainable linked bonds and loans. Also, we are planning to issue in different currencies following the customers' demand. It will be issuances in Japanese yen or issuances in Swiss francs. Of course, it depends from our customers. Moreover, we are exploring the options to issue sukuk for the customers who will be eligible for such type of Sharia-compliant transaction. All these initiatives, of course, will be in line with plans and in line with the development plan and development of the bank's financing strategy.
We talk a lot about AI these days, and I think our conversation today wouldn't be fully complete if I didn't ask you one question about the new technology. And could you share with us how do you foresee AI impacting the work of the bank?
AI will play transformative role in how we operate from credit analysis and risk management to internal efficiency and customer service. DBK is already integrating data-driven processes to improve assessment, automate processes, and strengthen decision making. And in long term, AI will make financing more accessible and transparent, while supporting the national agenda for digital transformation and innovation.
Thank you very much, Botagoz, for this conversation and for taking your time to speak with us today, and of course for hosting us in this beautiful office.
Thank you very much for coming.